Okay, guys, this is what I woke up to this morning here in Georgia. It's snowing, it's snowing. I really had hoped that it would have snowed on Christmas Day, so it's just like, what, a little off. It missed it just by a few weeks. Let's go see what the front looks like. Oh my goodness, guys. Oh my gosh, look at Nene. Do you see what that says right there? Please leave packages here. And here's a package. Right here at the front door. I'll look at it in a minute because I'm looking at the snow. Without your legs. And there goes my mama. She had to come check it out before I did. And it's coming down really, really fast. But yeah, this is my house in the snow in 2025. Just wanted to pop in a couple of videos here while I talk to you a little bit for 2025, but I know a lot of you guys get snow all the time. It's probably not anything new to you guys, but here in Georgia, it comes like once ever in a blue moon. So yeah, I just wanted to take some pictures of it. And this is a big snow for us. This is a good snow. But this is like before 9 a.m. So who knows, it might already be over and done with by noon and then start icing over. And that's when the real problems come. I don't think I've ever showed you guys the back of the house, or if I have, I don't remember. And I do so much stuff, you'd think I would kind of keep it up to date. But I'm just going to walk real quickly because it's starting to get a little nippy. And of course, I'm out here with just the bare essentials for this walk. Oh, there goes a little bird. So this is my backyard, of course, obviously. And let me go ahead and put it on a video of what my backyard looks like with it snowing. And that's the back of the house. And that's that banner that my daughter... So I don't know, the video cut out, but that's the banner that my daughter had for my grandson's 3rd birthday. And I have said I was going to come take it down several times, but I just never did. But yeah, this is the whole deal of what's going on today in my house in Georgia, 2025 in January. And now I'm going to go back inside because it is getting a little bit chilly for me. So when I come back out again, I'll make sure I gear up. But I am going to try to do a video today. This is a work day for me. I work remote, so that doesn't keep me from keeping on with the work. And so I'll see what I can get in and do a video for you guys tonight, because I do have some friend mail, and apparently I got a package. I don't know if I'll do a full-blown video, but yeah, isn't that something? You got a whole box here that says, please leave packages here, and they leave them there. Hey guys, it's Wendy, aka Kitty Street. Welcome back to a Hashtag a chatty video. That's your warning. Anyway, guys, I hope you are doing fantastic. And I had to do the video today because of a lot of little different things. I wanted to talk to you guys because I've just been missing talking to you in this kind of format. I wanted to revisit the Christmas card exchange Temu tree. You can see that this is January, whatever. And the tree is still up. It's one of the last Christmas things I got to take down. But I kind of knew that I was going to probably have another video with Christmassy stuff, and it's just so beautiful. And I want to take my time to kind of match up the cards with the envelopes. So when I put them away, because I keep all my cards, you guys know how I roll. And yeah, so I just wanted to come and do some talking. There will be a small Teemu, an itty bitty one haul. It's nothing major, but I will talk about a little bit of Teemu. But I'm going to talk about some other things. I do have some friend mail, a big old box of friend mail, and I'm going to have to pause the video because I'm going to have to go get the scissors here in a minute. But I just want to give you some life updates and FYI and OMG, and I'm going to put the footage in from earlier this morning before 9 a.m. and what I just took, minutes ago when I got off work. It's snowing in Georgia, and I know some of you are like, what's the big deal? You may live in places that has snow all the time, but Georgia is one of those states that it snows periodically, and when it comes down, it's coming down. And I just want to share some footage with that. I got a few videos with my grandson. My daughter was showing me some things that he was doing today because, of course, school's closed. Jobs are closed. I had to work. I work from, 7 a.m. till 5 p.m. most every day. And when you work for remote, that's how it is. My mom was off today. My son was off today. My daughter was off at her house. And I want to put in some videos because this is Zaire, who is he's my 3-year-old grandson. If you guys are new and don't know who I'm talking about, his first, where he can actually remember or understand snowing. So I had to do a video. I wanted to just come and tell you it's been an exciting day here for me. So with that all said, guys, like, share, comment. I hope that, a lot of you will hang out with me today and just, let us talk because there's some stuff I want to say. I definitely want to, open up my friend mail. I have some advice I want to ask. I want to get advice from you guys on some things. I want to talk about the first month of January, if it's coming in with a roar or is it coming in with a or is it just, blah? What's going on with you and your January starting off? And I do have to also grab some friend mail. I had one piece of mail that came back, and I'll tell you who that was. And there's a couple people that I'm going to be writing out hand letters. There's about 6 of you guys real soon, but I haven't had a moment to do it. But with it snowing and I'm not doing anything tomorrow, I might do it tonight or definitely tomorrow, and I'm going to send you guys out some letters. I know I get in the comments, a couple of you are saying that you're getting Christmas cards. Well, anybody who sent me a Christmas card up until like the first day or 2 of January, I sent you back a Christmas card. Now, anything after that, I'm probably going to send like a thank you card or some kind of, card that may not be Christmas related, but I hope I can get it back to you. And just kind of keep waiting. I do have you on my mind. Okay, guys, with that said, I'm going to do a couple of things. I'm going to do a mukbang, or better yet, let's call it, it's not really a mukbang because I don't have a lot of food, but I'm going to do a taste testing as I'm talking through this video today. And it's going to be on these Peeps. And I just saw right here on the back, it says, express your peepsonality. I think that's what it says, your peepsonality. Yeah, that is so stinking cute. Now, I do have the sound up a little bit louder because I'm kind of sitting back here because, guys, I'm in my pajamas. I'm in my Teemu pajamas, and as soon as this video is over, I'm going to grab what I'm going to do for my Teemu haul tomorrow and get it all set up. So when I get up tomorrow, I'll be able to get that out for you guys. But after that, I'm going to hit Netflix or something. I'm going to be watching TV until I fall asleep, and I'm going to probably be making some hot chocolate. But right now, I wanted to just do this video because I just felt like I wanted to. I'm going to taste these peppermint Peeps. I found the holiday nog. I kept calling it eggnog, but it's holiday nog. I'm going to try this out today. I'm going to see how it tastes. I have no idea. Now, I'm not a big fan of eggnog, so I don't know if this is actually eggnog. I don't know. I kind of talked about what was in it. I just took it out of the refrigerator. It's got skim milk, cream, sugar, skim milk powder, whey, gum, and some other little things that I can't really see. And it does say it contains some milk. So we're going to do that. And I do have these right here I want to taste, which are these Snickerdoodles Flips, limited edition. My daughter was supposed to do this video with me when I did this, but it snowed. So I'll catch her on the next round because my daughter loves Snickerdoodles. That's probably her favorite of all cookies known to man, and she would request those all the time, and I would sometimes make them homemade. A lot of times I bought them from Walmart, you know, already cooked, you know, the big packages and da-da-da. So yeah, so she's not gonna be able to do that with me, but I've been wanting to open them up and taste them, and we'll see. All right, so I think I'm going to pause for a second, go grab my scissors. It won't be I'll be back before you can even blink. And I'm gonna grab the friend mail that I got returned, which is just one envelope. So give me 1 second, guys. And I'm also going to try to add in some footage here while you're waiting of what the snow was like at about 8 o'clock a.m. this morning. Okay, guys, stay tuned. So actually it was just this one that came back, and it was Lynetta Weaver. And Lynetta, I'm not going to call out your address on this video, but if you do, you know, want me to send you a card back, because I'm sure you sent a stamp, I'm positive of it, just go to my email, guys. And guys, you can email me anytime you like. I do check my emails about twice a day now because I'm getting a lot more response from it. The bad thing about this email is I also get all those, you know, what do you call that, where they want you to sponsor different stuff, and I just kind of bypass them. But I'm starting to make sure I'm looking for people like the subscribers that are, you know, actually asking me questions and all that. But my email is kittystreetxxl@gmail.com. So if Lynetta, if you think to email me and you want to put in your address, it just said return to sender undeliverable at the address that I put in. And I also will find your original card and see if it was user error. If there was user error, then I'll be sending you another card back. So that was the only one that came back. And on that note, let me go ahead and jump into the friend mail, and then we'll just wrap it up. Because, you know, guys, I'm just kind of going to chat a little bit. It's not like I'm going to spend forever and ever on a video, but I did want to open up the friend mail because it's in this big box. I've had it for a couple of days. It came from my beautiful friend, Favorites with Laura. Hey, Laura. And I had meant to do this on a couple of Dollar Tree hauls that I did, but I just was tied for time, and I didn't want to rush through it. And yes, it's just like Christmas just keeps on continuing on. And she's got this big box of goodies, and I'm just going to take things out of the box. I'm going to show you what it looks like. I did grab my scissors, and then I'll jump into a couple of things with Teemu. Look at this, guys. I mean, it's just full of wrap stuff. Looks like there's some things over here. Oh my gosh, I absolutely positively love you, Laura. You go over and beyond. I have made such beautiful friendships with this. Okay, so let's pull out some of this stuff, and I see right off the bat some huckleberry white pretzels. Oh my gosh, so I might have to try these out when I'm trying the other ones. These look so beautiful. It says Larchwood Farms. So I don't know if that's something in her area, which I know she's up north. And it just says Huckleberry White Pretzels, 7 ounces. And they're my favorite color. They're that purple. So let me put them down here so I don't forget. And actually, there's some more Huckleberry Bear Paw Taffy. Oh my gosh, this is so funny. Larchwood Farms. I'm going to have to look that up. It's probably local to her area. But my daughter just said to me that, I mean, my sister, who every year I have always on her birthday bought her Sweetwater Taffy. I don't know if this is Sweetwater Taffy. It just says Wild Montana Huckleberry Bear Paw Taffy. And oh my gosh, that looks so good. So I'm going to have to definitely share some with my sister. And then it looks like there's something else down here. What is this? Oh, Laura, you know me. You know me, you know me, you know me. I'll have to split this with my mama. In the South, we have these, the salted nut rolls. And guys, I usually cut it in about 4 different sections. And I will sit there and eat it while I'm watching TV or something. This is going to be really, really good probably later on tonight. I'll save that for when my mom sees it, okay? Is that all that? Okay, so then there's a couple of boxes. Laura, you are just beautiful. Look at these packages. Look how they're wrapped. I mean, absolutely positively gorgeous. It says, Dear Wendy, Merry Christmas. I hope you will enjoy these great finds. Love, Laura. Laura, I love it, and I love the fact that you individually wrap these. This is just so thoughtful. The paper is gorgeous. There's something here on the side, and it's a cute little sticker that says, All aboard to the North Pole, Polar Express, admit 1 December 24th round trip, and it's got Believe. And it's a sticker, so I'm going to hold on to that. And I'm probably going to do something. I'm going to make myself a note to reuse this on something for next year for Laura. I've got an idea already brewing in my brain. Love it. So let me open it up. I'm going to break into the wrapping paper. I'm going to have to cut this right here because the ribbon got locked up. But guys, are you still getting kind of drags of things coming in from Christmas, like, you know, last minute people showing up and bringing you gifts, or is it just over and done? For me, it just seems like the giving just keeps on coming, and I'm loving it. And I just think it's just so nice. And I just love this wrapping paper. It's gorgeous. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. I'm going to use this cup tonight, I think. But it's some socks. It looks like that's a keychain, and it is a Harry Potter. Oh, it's got it right here, ceramic mug. Now, there is something I wanted this year, and I didn't get it. I had it was going to buy it for myself on Kohl's, and this is what it says. This is 1 pair cruise socks, 1 acrylic door hanger. Oh, that's going to be fun. And 1 ceramic mug, 12 fluid ounces right there. Laura, you could have just sent me this right here, and I would have just loved it. You know, I love my Harry Potter stuff. I'm going to use this. I'm going to use this tonight with my hot chocolate. I'm almost positive I'm going to do it. But the thing that I was trying to get was Marauder's map, and I'm sure I'm butchering that. And it's just a map that shows the whole castle, whatever. I'm not going to get into that. I'm not going to digress into that because I'd be here all night. But it was a cup that when you filled it or when it got hot, the map would show up the little footprints. I had it to buy for myself, and I just waited one day. I said, well, let me see if I could add some more things. I waited one day too late, and it was gone. It was out of stock. So I'm loving it, and why I'm saying that is I'm going to be collecting some Harry Potter mugs because I'm going to be doing something with some Harry Potter things because I never did. Guys, I found it. I wanted to do it, and I knew I wasn't going to do it. There's 2 advent calendars that I have not done yet. It's that gorgeous one I got from Ollie's that opens up like a Christmas tree. And yes, I know it's Christmas, but I'm still going to do it. And I'm going to kind of theme that around something to do with Harry Potter for one of the videos for like a month or something. I don't know. I'm brewing the thoughts. And the other one was the Disney one I got from Temu. So I haven't forgot about those, and I never did open them up. But I am collecting Harry Potter mugs, and I love it, Laura. I love it. And she's got another one. And I did see something here. I guess I missed this one. And, oh, Lord, have mercy. Look at this. My goodness. This is, I've never heard of white chocolate fudge candy bar. We're going to be opening up this probably in this video if I can. I didn't want to open up too much stuff. I might even just wait and open up those 3 things and do another taste test very, very soon. I don't know. Let's see. And then she's got the same kind of wrapping paper, this beautiful, beautiful bow, and another ticket on the train. Oh my gosh, I love it. And this one says, "Dear Wendy, thank you for your friendship and all that you do. Love, Laura." And she's got "Merry Christmas." I don't do any more than you do. You do a lot too. Guys, if you have not subscribed to Laura or went and checked out her 2 channels, she's got Favorites with Laura, and then she has the Crafts Cafe. I'll put those up into the description box. Go say hi to her and say Wendy said to come by and just check on you and see how she's doing. She's putting out great content. She does all types of videos. She does collabs. She's a sweetheart. She is such a dear friend of mine, and I'm so glad to be able to call her bestie. Okay, I can tell this is some more Harry Potter stuff. And I think, okay, this is funny because I did get this, but I'm going to tell you right now, when I made some, which I'm going to talk about, that's very funny. I made some soup, and my mom, well, actually, I didn't make it. My mom had made some soup, and she gave me some of it, and I actually took the one I got from Miss Jeanette. Miss Jeanette Anthony got me this, and I was like, I think it was my daughter. It might have been my daughter or one of my friends was over, and I said, well, I only have one of these soup bowls, and I'm eating it out of the Harry Potter one, and I thought, oh my gosh, now I can have soup with a friend, right? And these are wonderful. I didn't put these up for decorations because there's some stuff I just want to use. So, gosh almighty, where did it go? Okay, so she got me these 2 beautiful things and all that beautiful candy. You are awesome, Laura, and I am so grateful for you. And she did tell me that it was going to come later, and I told her she didn't even really have to send me anything, but she did, and I get it because I'm the same way. If my mind's ready to send you something, you're going to get it whether you say no or not, because that's just how it is. All right, so let's start off because I don't want to kind of make this too far gone. I'm going to start off with opening up these Peeps. And I'm just going to eat one of them, and then I'm going to try the eggnog, and then I'll talk about some couple things. I'm going to show you a couple of the Temu items that I wanted to show you. Ooh, okay. Can y'all smell that? They're really cute. I need to keep this packaging because I'm not going to eat them all. Oh, they're so darling. I don't even want to eat them at all, but I am going to try it because peppermint #1 is my favorite. Peeps are not my favorite, but these were half off. If you didn't see that video, you've got to go check out. I haven't set up my playlist. Well, yes, I did. I did make a playlist for 2025 Dollar Tree hauls. So if you haven't seen it, go check it out. But look at all of the peppermint on there. So that's going to be interesting. Okay, here we go. I'm just going to go ahead and try it and see. But it does have it has a very strong peppermint smell to it. So the thing about Peeps, and I'm going to say this and I'm going to pop this in my mouth, they taste foamy. And I think that's why I don't really care for them. However, these are good enough for me. I'll probably at least eat another one. I'll see if my mom wants one or my son, so they don't go to waste, because I know now that I opened them and the air hits them, they get hard. But they are foamy. But I do taste the peppermint flavor in it. I had never tried the candy cane one, and I'm glad I did get it. And I love the fact that it's got express your peepsonality on the back, because that's how I roll. I had to give these a rating. I would probably, if it was like 1 through 10, these would be probably like an 8. And it would have got a higher score for me if they just weren't so foamy. And the texture, it's just like eating a gob of sugar. But they are cute, and the peppermint was on point, and it was half off. So yeah, 8 out of 10 I don't think is too bad. On that note, let's open up this Modern Pantry, and let me have a little swig of it. to wash it down, because I still taste the aftertaste of the peppermint, which is really, really good. And it's real powerful. I can still smell it. Now, this just came out of the refrigerator. I'm going to open it up. It says unopened. Okay, so if you don't put it, okay, this is what you got to do. So I didn't have to really keep this in the refrigerator, but I knew I was going to do this taste test, so I had it in the refrigerator. But this could go in your pantry till you're ready to use it. And when did this expire? Because if I wasn't going to do this, I probably could have held on to this for a while. No, it went out. It goes out in January 13th of 2025. So no, we definitely would have had to use it. But if I would have got my hands on this like in November or December, and I just wanted to keep it in the pantry till the holidays, go for it. You know, it's one of those pantry stable. Oh my gosh, it smells good. I wish you guys could smell it, but you can kind of see it. So it looks just like milk, but it don't smell like milk. It smells like spiced milk. And I'm not a huge, and I'm not going to pour a lot, because in case I don't like it, we're going to be very smart here. And I'm also going to be smart to put the lid on here, because if anything's going to happen, it's going to happen this first 2 weeks of January, which we're going to talk about some things that are happening in January. And let me know what's happening to you in January. Okay, so here we go. This is the Modern Pantry Holiday Nog. Yes, I know the holidays are over, you know, per se. And $1.25. Here we go, guys. I'm taking one for the team. It looks really, really pretty. I bet it would be really nice if this is a good flavor, it'd be really, really nice to put out at the holidays. Oh my God, Becky. I love it. This is definitely not eggnog. It's something different, because eggnog has a eggy taste to me. This is nice. This is really nice. Yeah, I love it. I can drink this. I'm going to put it right here to the side and put it on this little table I've got so it don't fall down. And when I go to taste these right here in a minute, I will drink the rest of it. But it's good. I'm not going to give it a 10 out of 10, but I'd give it a good 9, because I'm shocked that I like it. It's pantry stable. It's great for the holidays, and it was $1.25, and it tastes really good and festive. Okay, let me talk about the little itty bitty Temu haul that I wanted to do. When I was taking down the Christmas tree, my main Christmas tree that I did the Disney theme, these, I ordered some ornaments off Temu, and I only had these 3 because I've already packed up the others, not thinking I was going to do this. But I'm going to put in the description. I might pop in a picture. It just depends on how much time it takes me to edit this. And guys, this is just like a Mickey Mouse ornament. It is only on one side, and you can loop through the little hook, and then it has, different ones. I want to say there were 20 or 25 of them. Here's like a little gingy one. And these are the only 3 that I had, because I didn't put a lot of them. They had different ones, different styles. And I paid $6.79 for these for 25, and they didn't come to like the second week of December. And so I got a late start on my Christmas tree. Wanted to show you that, when you're doing themes, you don't have to spend a lot of money. I will reuse these year after year after year. And then when I get tired of them, I can probably, make some decorations and do some crafts. These are awesome. But I also got, and these are the only 2 I have here, because my grandson took the others. But I also bought a set of 6 of the Pixar cars, the Disney cars. Now, these were also $6.79. I'm guessing on that because I didn't write the price down, but they were both $6 and something. And this one is on both sides, but the only thing is this is more of a plasticky kind, and these are wood, kind of like a wood finish on it. And I had 6. They were the different ones, but my grandson went away. He had Lightning McQueen. I kept Sally. She's the little girl one. And, so these are the ones left. I'm going to also put these in the description box. And when you have toddlers or any kind of thing that, if it was Spider-Man or Batman, I don't know, Paw Patrol, whatever they're into, look on Temu if you want to just get some little things for them on the cheap to put on the tree. My grandson loved it. I did have one more, and I'll pop it in the description box. It was not the Monster Jam real one. It was just a knockoff one, a dupe. And right off the bat, here's my grandson. He says, "What's this?" It was just one ornament. It was 69 cents, and it was a monster truck. But it wasn't like, you know, El Toro Loco or Grave Digger or Monster Mud or whatever the ones he's into. And I thought it would be a surprise, and I kind of hung it to the back and in a lower part of the tree for him to play with, because the tree was really for him, honestly. And I didn't get to do a full-blown tree, but I'm going to be better prepared this upcoming year. So that's just all the Temu stuff that I wanted to show you. So if you're wanting more, this was, like I said, an itty-bitty Temu haul and a lot of hashtag chatting. And I want to talk about what's going on with me in January. Number one, I have started my little 52 weeks of resilience, 1-year journal to bounce back from worry and rediscover peace. Because, oh my goodness, guys, I don't know if it's just the world itself. So many things are going on. I have, I'm not going to do it in this video, but I will bring it back up because I plan on doing 1 or 2 of these videos a month where I just talk about what's going on with my mind, because it is so much. Sometimes you got to step back, and this book, this journal, which let me tell you how lovely it is for someone who is super busy like me and don't have time to be messing around. There's 52 weeks, and the first week, which I've already done, and the second week I'm working on, so I'll just talk about the first week, was literally they're 1 page. Well, there's 2 pages. This is week 1, okay? Now, I didn't write in here because the first week was talking about writing on Post-its, which was right up my alley, on things that I'm joyful for. So there's no writing in here for that reason alone. But I have been working on the memory verse. And week 2 is really a good one. It's a firm foundation. I'm going to be talking about vision boards. Guys, we're going to talk about some vision boards. Maybe we can make a vision board together. I don't know if you guys do that. I used to do them all the time. I got away from them. And you can't do that because you got to stand firm on what you're wanting to, accomplish. And worry and defeat is not in my vocabulary. It's not going to happen. I gave one to my sister, which she doesn't have yet, so I've been kind of photocopying the pictures to her for week 1 and week 2. Gave one to my mom. I'll have to do a follow-up with her when we do the next Monday with Mom. And I'm trying to do that between us. I wish that I had 15,000 of these books to pass out to every one of you guys if you do stuff like that. It's not necessarily that I'm trying to focus on any kind of religion. I'm focusing on not getting despaired, not getting worried, not getting anxious, because there's nothing you can do about that, right? Not a doggone thing. What's going to be is going to be. And it's how your attitude is what's going to come from it. So I wanted to talk about that. Then I wanted to bring up the fact that I had talked about something briefly. I think I deleted the video, so I can't show you that video. But I had a project that I was going to do in December. But I thought, oh, I'll just not do it. But in my house that I've lived in for a long time, I have old appliances. 3 bathrooms, 3 full bath. One's a full shower walk-in. And these were already done when I moved in. I have done no remodeling inside my house at all. The only thing that's ever got fixed is stuff that broke down and had to be fixed because there was no waiting. It was urgent. So now it's time to do those things. So 4 or 5, well, actually it was 2018 because I write myself notes. There's a Post-it note right there. If you can see that, you probably can't. But it tells me where my main water thing is in the house, because it's not where you'd think it would be. It's in a totally different area. I make notes to myself for when things happen that won't happen right away, but will happen and maybe happen years apart. And of course, it was like 2018 that I had changed this it's a Pfizer cartridge is what it's a tub and shower compression hot and cold cartridge. I've done it at least 3 times since I've lived in this house. So right at around November or December, I noticed not only the toilet was leaking or kind of making this kind of noise. Also, I didn't know at the time which one it was, my master bath, which is old as Methuselah, and the tub's going to have to be replaced. probably this year, because it's just on its last leg. I've patched it, I've repaired it, I've done all that I can do, and it's time. But I really want to have a nice bathroom set up. I wanted to design it. And you know, that stuff takes money and time, and it's just, I'm not there yet. So I had contemplated on calling some people to come fix the little leak. And I said, well, you know, they're going to charge you a fortune. Just go do it yourself, because at Christmas I got those Ring doorbell lights for my garage and for my front door in the back and of the house, and I thought I was gonna have to call a handyman or somebody to do it, because I have not even looked at the directions. Come to find out, I mean, I was thinking in my mind, I'm gonna have to pay someone to do that. Let me just try to fix this little leak myself. And I videoed when I started to do it. It was on a Sunday night late, like about 5 or 6 o'clock in the evening. Because I knew that I've done it before, it had just been so long, I had forgotten some of the steps. And one of the steps was, I don't have testosterone. I don't have the strength that I had even 5 years ago to turn the things. Now I have all the equipment. I actually videoed, I did a little video of it, of me starting it, but I deleted it because I was defeated. It was before I started that little 52-week journal. And I did everything, but I was not strong enough to turn this cartridge that was in there that was leaking. But I did find out it was the hot water one. And how I know that is because I had to put everything back together. And when I went to go try to put the knobs back on to take a shower the next morning, the hot one where I had put back together, I did turn it a couple of notches, but it wasn't lined up right. So it wasn't working, but the leak stopped. So I said, okay, that's just an omen. My son did come and try to turn it the same night. So just so you know, I did ask, I did reach out to see if I could get someone with a little bit more strength. But it kept, the way my tub is, it kept kind of making a noise. And I said, just stop. Let's just stop. I'm going to call somebody. Because I could only think in my mind, this was last Sunday, so it's been about a week. It was going to be snowing if that would have burst or we broke it or something. So I'm glad we just stopped. But anyhow, I called a plumber from the phone book, because I don't really have a plumber, you know, on staff, you know, who does. And I called someone, I didn't even ask around, I just called the first number, and it was in the same city as me. And the people came out the same day. It was very shocking. It was actually this week on Monday. I was like, what? And when they came out, I had the part. I mean, doggone it, I had the tools if they needed the tools. And the first thing out of the guy's mouth was, this is going to cost you $250. Yes, crickets. Because I'm like, what? I was like, and he says, let me make a call and see if I can get it down lower. So he calls the main office or whatever. I hear them talking because he's like 5 feet in front of me. And they're saying, oh, da, 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 da. And then he says, well, she has the part. He says, well, it's still going to be $400. So it went from $250 to $400. And I had just had my toilets, and when my daughter moved in like 2 years ago, was it, when she moved in for half a second, then moved out right away, I had one bathroom with a shower head put in, the sink stuff. I had a sink thing put in my bathroom, and I had a toilet fixed for $350 like 2 years ago. One little section in my bathroom that I know how to do, but I just couldn't turn it because I wasn't strong enough, went to $400. So I just told him no. I said, no, I'll figure it out. And he went home. So we'll revisit that later. It's still not fixed. It's not leaking, but I have reached out to some people that I know, and some friends are like, oh yeah, we can do that for free, or we can do that for, you know, nothing. Maybe, you know, I'm going to give them something. It's not like I don't want people to do stuff for free. I've never been that type of person, but I just can't understand how you get ripped off if you're not smart enough to think about things, because I'm sure there's people out there that thought, oh, my tub's leaking, you know, I got to fix it. And they're going to come out of $400. And even the guy, when he was leaving, I could tell he was like frustrated, because he knew whatever company he's working for, they're just ripoffs. But anyway, I've been reading my little, it's down there on the floor, my little book. I've rested my peace on it. I prayed about it, and I said, universe, you know, I don't have the strength to turn that thing. And you know, if I did, I would have it fixed. And I wish I wouldn't have deleted the video, because I'd pop it here and show you that I had gotten all the way down to it and just couldn't turn it. The next thing is my doggone blow dryer. And guys, I have to wash my hair every day. If I don't, it gets really oily or it gets just dry and crazy. And I let my hair air dry today because good old faithful, which I've had probably about 5 years, and I'm going to get another one. I'm going to order one probably. I might even try to get one off Temu or Amazon or wherever I'm going to do it at, but I have to have a special kind of hair dryer. And I have one that I got from Temu that I love, but it's a styling one. And that's what I kind of blowed out the back of my hair before I did this video, because I went back outside. And I'm going to put in some footage of where I just went out before I did this video when I got off work. Okay, guys, it's after 4 p.m. I just got off work. I just wanted to come and check out what the outside looked like in the front. Then I'm going to go peek out into on the deck. But yeah, the snow is still coming down. Well, actually, it's not snow. It's like melting snow, I guess is the better way to say it. But it's still sticking on the ground. And look right there, there's some ice. I might put some stuff out on it in case anybody does any delivering, which I doubt it. And yeah, it's still kind of sticking on there. We didn't do anything. Again, I did have to work. And yeah, this is pretty much the aftermath. So let me go and check out what the backyard is doing. Be right back. Oh yeah, it's still pretty sticking. I don't know what those two spots are for. Maybe it was a bird. Yeah, it's still going, and I'm getting a little bit wet. This is definitely going to be icy, so I might have to put something out like some salt or some, something to kind of keep it from getting too icy. Not that we're going to be walking out and about. We had actually thought about doing the fire pit this weekend until we saw it was going to snow. That's the little fire pit down there that my son kind of concocts up. But yes, guys, towards the end of the day, this is going to be here overnight. It probably will stick probably most of tomorrow. And then the sun will come out and start drying it up. And yeah, let me come out here. And I had videoed it because I wanted to do some talking with you guys. But yeah, this is the snow. This is me out here with the snow, and it is a really, really cold. But yes, guys, it's a beautiful, and I just want to share it with you guys. And I blow dried the back of my hair because I wanted to, it was ice and snowy pieces that are coming out had gotten in there from like the roof and all that stuff, just a little bit. But anyway, I can use that one, but I really need a good one. And this one is just a Revlon one. But what I like about it is you can see it folds. And also, now this one is not, when I bought it, I forgot that I like the long cord. I want it to be like 3, 5, 10 feet, as long as you can get it. I also like that it has the little hickey here, and it has to, lift up with this little button here. And yeah, so it's not like I can just go get some, blow dryer from DD's unless it has all these things to it, because I want it to be compact. I don't hang it on the wall. I actually still have the same box, but I've had this one for about 3 years, and I've even cleaned it. I've tried to keep it good, but this one is shot out. So that happened, and I had to go work in Atlanta yesterday. This is Friday evening. I'm hanging out with you on a Friday night. It's getting a little bit chilly. I can tell, I can hear the snow, whatever is dripping out there. It's so nice. And guys, I realized something, that I was having some health issues. I've been getting over being sick with my sinusitis, laryngitis, and I have taken 2 rounds of antibiotics. And the last round apparently has caused me to get a UTI. So I didn't realize it until Wednesday night. I kept going, I had frequent urinate. I'm like, why am I keep going to the bathroom? And I realized, I said, I think the lady told me, the doctor, when she prescribed the 2nd round of antibiotics, that it might cause a UTI. I vaguely remember that, but I just wanted something and I didn't think about it, and I didn't ask questions, and I didn't even look it up before I went to go talk to you on this video. All I know is that it made me throw up if I didn't eat. And by the way, someone did get really mad at whatever, because I said I threw up because I didn't eat, but it is on the bottle. It is on the bottle. It says eat with food. or it can cause you to be nauseated. So that was me. That was all me. And I remember that. I just was, thinking I'm thinking it's not going to matter because it's me. I don't do what I'm supposed to do when I was supposed to do it. So the doctors did do their part. It was not them. They were very thorough. And anyhow, I had to go to work, a big day in Atlanta because we're getting back on track. It's the new year. We had to actually physically go into the office. And here I am going to the restroom like every 20, 25 minutes. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And I didn't call the doctor yesterday because I was, running around doing things. When I got home, I cleaned up, I went to sleep. I knew there was a possibility of snow. We didn't know at that point. It was, the weather was fine, but they kept saying it's going to snow, it's going to snow. And sure enough, I woke up today at 6 a.m. to get ready to work. And I looked out the window and it's snow on the ground. So I finally called the doctor around, lunchtime because I do work remote from home, so it didn't affect me what I was doing my job. And I was going to the restroom, every 15, 20 minutes. And that's the only thing I'm having is the restroom situation. I don't have any fever. I'm wearing loose clothes. I've got my pajamas on. I'm very, understanding the things I need to do. But because a long time ago, years ago, about 2 decades ago, I didn't take care of it, of the UTI, the urinary tract infection, and it got really bad and I had to go to the emergency room. And that's when I actually found out I was allergic to sulfur medication. So yeah, didn't never want to go through that again. So I say all that to say this is what's going on with me the first couple weeks of January. But you think I'm bummed about it? Heck no. I understand that this is just life and your attitude plays a big part about it. I could have got really, really, really angry about the plumbing situation. And I did, but I stopped myself and I said, you know what? It's going to work out. What goes around comes around. It's going to work out. And it's not affecting anything. I have a whole nother shower that I'm using. I don't have to have it. It's not an emergency. It could be a lot worse. And we know it, right? It could be a lot worse. My blow dryer, it's a blow dryer. And it was going to happen. I should have a backup all the time anyway. And I have that other one I can use for the meanwhile. And then the UTI, I was like, man. And I want to get your advice on stuff that you can do for home remedies. Because, of course, with the snow, the doctor's office is closed. I will be doing a teledoc thing tomorrow in the morning. And they're probably going to send me some medications. And I don't know if I'm going to really be able to go get them tomorrow unless it's a drastic change. And, that's when it's going to probably be worse with the ice and stuff. So I don't know how it's going to work. So, yeah, give me some ideas of things that I could possibly do, self remedies for at home care. I think I have some cranberry juice somewhere, or some apple cranberry juice. I know I've been drinking tons of water. I actually already started a round of probiotics earlier in the week. So those things I do know to do, but, and wear loose clothes, I'm doing all that. But anything you could recommend, let me know. All right, guys, let's open up these flips, and then I'm just going to talk about one or two more things, and I'm going to wrap up this chatty video. But I did want to try these flips, Snickerdoodles, flavored covered pretzels, because why the heck not? I don't even know how they open. Do they have a little place? I'm going to have to cut them with these scissors. But how are you doing? I know I'm just rambling on, but that's what we do, right? We need to talk amongst our friends, and I consider you guys my friends. And if you're new and you're like, what is this woman talking about? I clicked on your video because I wanted to see some Teemu or some Dollar Tree or some kind of stuff. It is what it is. I am a real person, and I just wanted to kind of hang out with you guys, my friends. And if you're new, I hope you will, click that subscribe bell and join the family and come back and see what I get into in February, because I'm curious, because I'm starting to realize, and I'm documenting the things that are happening to me before I get upset with them, right? I don't want to get upset with the things that are coming, because things are going to happen. I mean, we're going to get sick. There's going to be things going on with our family. There's things going on in the world. There's our jobs. It's so many things that we can talk about. And I do want to talk about them with you. And I want to hear what's going on in your life. I know a lot of you guys are going through some stuff. So put in the comments, you know, if there's something you want me to pray about or have others pray about, or just some things that you're curious or wondering. I'm not a therapist. I'm just Wendy, aka Kitty Street. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a handyman or any of those things. I just play one on TV. I just play one on YouTube. You know that saying I'm talking about. Anyway, I'm curious to what's going on with you. How has your January started? Because, yeah, it's been a crazy one for me. So here we go. This is what it looks like. And I am kind of sitting back, guys, in my little rocker chair and just enjoying the night. I'm not rushing through this. I'm going to edit it and, you know, maybe cut it down a little bit. But I just wanted to talk about all these things. All right, first bite. Let's see what it's going to taste like. It smells Snickerdoodle. Is that even a word? Okay. Comment, let me know if any of you have had these. Because, oh my gosh. I've never been big on salty and sweet. But they did this one right. They did this one right. These are wonderful. The flavored pretzel with the tastiness of the pretzel, the savory of the pretzel, and the sweet of the Snickerdoodle topping. Oh my God. And it does. It says it tastes like freshly baked cookies. That's the smell I'm smelling. Oh my goodness. I'm going to kind of wrap these up for my daughter because she's going to get them the rest of these, and I know she's going to love them. Let me take another sip of this holiday nog and wash it down. So to recap, these Peeps, I said an 8 out of 10. These are going to be a 9 out of 10. And the only reason why I say that is because I'm not 100% Snickerdoodle. Now, if these were like chocolate or fudge or any other kind of flavor, I'd probably really give it a 10 out of 10. I can take Snickerdoodles, you know, a little here and there, but my daughter would tear these up. This would be like a snack for her for sure. So I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. These 8 out of 10. And then this right here, I'm giving it a 9 out of 10 too, because I really do like it. So these are winter chicken dinners. If you decide you want to grab any of those, if they still have them at your stores, or when they come out next year, because I know Peeps, I don't think I've ever seen the peppermint Peeps before, but maybe they were there, and because like I said, I'm not a Peep connoisseur, I never really looked at them. Okay, guys, so we're still talking about my beautiful owl. I'm trying to get a name for her. She is a her. There is some cool ones in the chats and the comments. And guys, I haven't been able to really get to the comments and respond lately because I have been doing a lot of stuff. And I'm going to try to maybe tackle some of them later on tonight, definitely tomorrow. And I'm going to get all the ones of the names so far that I've got and look at them again. But there's been 2 or 3 of you that I really did like the name. And I was like, that sounds pretty good. So put in the comments, you know, what's going on in your world, what you're doing, how it's, you know, your January starting off. If you think of a name for this cutie right here, this is from one of my subscribers. She was so sweet to send this to me. And it is just a gorgeous little owl. And of course, it's a Harry Potter Harry Potter kind of style, which I absolutely positively love. So, you know, if you think of a name, and I'm going to try to figure out one and give it to her by Valentine's Day. So, last but not least, guys, I got this Instapot, and I've never used an Instapot in my life. And I'm talking about this with you guys because I know some of you have Instapots. I'm going to go watch some tutorials on them, you know, here and there, before I start what I'm about to do. But another thing with my pantry that I did not mean to go start cleaning out, I found these Dakota Pride, is it 16 bean soup mix with ham flavor, 20 ounces. Now I'm going to be soaking these overnight. I watched one video and it said you didn't even have to soak them. You could boil hot water and stick them in there, but I'm actually going to soak these overnight because this is probably going to be a meal that I'm going to make for Sunday or maybe Saturday night. It just depends. But never cooked beans in an Instapot. I'm going to try these. I've never had these 16 bean soup mix. I got this at Aldi grocery store. You know, I do Aldi videos all the time. And yes, guys, let me know if you got some tips for the bean soup that I want to make. And don't let me mess it up because I really want them to be good. And I want to use the Instapot this weekend. I'm not going to hold off and it be next Christmas before I open it up out of the package. So yeah. All right, guys, I think I've covered everything. I'm pretty sure I'm going to hang up the video, I'm going to end the video and something else is going to pop in my mind. I know I threw a lot of stuff at you, but this is just Wendy, AKA, spending her night with you. And yeah, I'm going to go maybe peek outside one more time and look at the snow before I hit my sofa and start watching some TV. So with that said, I love you each and every one. Let's thrive in 2025. You know, I'm going to continue to say that and support it. Let's talk about some things we want to do, and we can do things together. You know, we can talk amongst each other and we can do projects together. We may not be in the same room or even in the same state, but we're all besties here. And I love you guys. I love you guys. I know I can't say that enough. You just make my world. With that said, like, share, comment, and if you're new, go ahead and hit that subscribe bell. It sure does help my channel. And everybody else, just please make sure you're subscribed, and I will see you tomorrow with a great Temu haul. All right, guys. See you soon.